Welcome to a new video from the Parts channel. Well, I'm going to make a short video, but one that I find very interesting, responding to a comment that you have left me in relation to a video I made about a client who was about to have a head-on collision with another vehicle, which was coming in the opposite direction, because while I was overtaking, the auxiliary belt came off, and this, in turn, tore off the crankshaft position sensor all connector. I will leave you a link in case you haven't already seen. In that case, I explained to you that the problem was with this part. Look, there you see how the auxiliary belt tensioner moves. This is what caused all that breakdown, and the auxiliary belt coming off and also starting the crankshaft sensor connector. There you see that this belt is loose, but of course what happens here is that it is continually tightening and loosening because the belt tensioner is bad. Someone has written to me that they had a problem with the belt, but it was due to the alternator pulley. In this case, in the short term, I already told the client that they are going to have problems with that pulley because when you have time with that tensioner in poor condition, those tensions that are created are transmitted to all the pulleys that are joined by that auxiliary belt. And then that ends up damaging the bearings of the rest of the pulleys, especially the one that usually suffers the most. Is that of the alternator? And over time, the bearings begin to fail. Even the shaft bend, and it will also happen that it will break, damage the auxiliary belt, and the auxiliary belt will break as well, if it is not solved in time, for example. That's why I put videos on noises in the pulleys, so you can see that when the bearings make noise, it's time to change them, to avoid bigger problems. I already said that these tensions affect all the pulleys that are attached, but above all, the alternator pulley. Well, here I leave you this short video. If it has been useful to you, then don't forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel.